What is going on, guys? This is Tony from Team Divine Pro here, coming at you guys with, well, another Weiss Schwarz deck profile. So, by the way, I will be doing more Weiss Schwarz fights, card fights, duels, I don't know what you call it, but in the meanwhile, I will just show you this Madoka Magica deck, which has been released in English, but this is a dual language deck because Matt from Team Divine Pro here, he got the trial deck and then he got boosters in Japanese, so it's kind of like a mishmash, but most of the cards are in Japanese, so that's kind of helpful. But it's not completed, so it's kind of budget because some of the cards, he just got like maybe a few boosters packs, so it's not incredibly expensive to build, even though some of the cards are tradable, which he has gone. So enough rambling. Let's get to the deck profile. He plays 7 level 3s. He plays 2 Ultimate Madoka, which he probably would play more of if he had them. 2 Madoka Kanabe, the English card, and 3 of the Climax combo Madoka. That one. It's a really powerful card. I just kind of hate it whenever he does get the Climax combo off. And then moving on to level 2s, he plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for event cards, we play 1 blue one and 1 red one. 2-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0. One of them does really draw cards, and then one of them like searches. I don't know which does which, but I have a feeling the red one retrieves. I don't know. Look it up. Yeah, by the way, I don't know what half of these cards do, but I know that when I play against him, it is quite difficult to beat him. He plays 2 blue cards. These cards are really good because they have an Accelerate Encore, which is quite a nuisance, so I just would rather suggest, and I do, just attack around it. So I'd attack, if it was like here, I'd attack one here or attack something here. But in the opportunities that I do have a full field, I just usually just put like the weaker one in front, or like if I have like a boss that can just like kill it no problem, then I would attack it. But I'd rather just attacking the sides. Okay, sorry guys, just had to take a quick break. The phone was on, so 2 blue cards. As I was saying, you'd attack the rear just usually because you can, and usually that's the best option because they can just accelerate one and keep it alive, and you'd rather kill more cards to waste cards from their hand. And now, oh yeah, with hand advantage is a big thing. I should have talked about that. And block 1 red card because it is hollow, and he felt like playing it. So don't know if I can get it on camera. Hollowness. Somewhere there. Hollow. Yeah, kind of shiny. It's good because it's hollow. And then he plays for the greens. So 2 blues, 1 red, 1 promo green, fighting against Fate Homura. And 1 big eye or 1 scary eye, and then 1 2K2. I would rather play that, but that's his opinion. So there's 6 level 2s and then 2 events. Moving on to level 1s, he plays 1 Kyubey because he loves Kyubey, and you know, who doesn't love a cat? 2 of these cards, I have no clue what they do, although I do feel like they're boosters, and I think they are, if I'm correct. The rest are greens. 2 target with a combo Climax card. It's like a target if I'm right, and I think it's this one. So it is a really good one. If anybody plays Cardfight Vanguard and knows Tejas, it's pretty much the same thing, or just like my Ayase where it can grab something from the back and switch positions with it and then just attack it. It's really good. 1 Brainstormer, he would love to play more, but he doesn't, so he doesn't have them, so yeah, only 1. 3 Madoka of the Blue Skies, which I'm pretty sure is in the trial deck, so he plays 3 Vanillas. For blockers, he plays one of the really good 2-5 green one, which he does not have any more of, which he would play more of. So you just replace them with 3 of these blue ones, the 2-2, the 1-1 backup 2K level 1, which isn't as good as the 1-0-2-5, or 1-1-2-5. And then to round it up, he plays 2 event cards and the searcher cards, which is really good and should not be neglected in a deck like this. You should play this card. This is a good card. Searching is good, especially since I don't think he has the searcher of the deck, even though I don't know if they have one. So now for level 0s, what was that count? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He plays 13 playable, I guess, level 1s, and then there's 2 event cards. So now moving on, you play 3 Suiciders, pretty standard. That's all for the red. And then the rest are green. You play one of her. She goes up to 3/5. It's kind of like my shoe for anybody that watches Guilty Crown. So when it's that or another character, like when there's 2. So pretty much like if it's just her, she's at 3/5, or if it's her, and it's 3/5. But if anything else is added, it becomes 2. So 3/5. And then I think he'd play a lot more of these if he did have them. Then he plays from the trial deck some dark-haired Homura, and somehow he has 1 Japanese one and 2 English ones, which is kind of odd. But it's Japanese, so it's cool. And then he plays 4 assists, which is some English trial deck one. Pretty decent, because you do need boosters in the deck, and there aren't enough. And a lot of cards like her, I think, require you to rest them, so resting boosters is quite useful. And then you play one of her, which I have no clue what she does. I feel like she's a brainstorm though. Don't know. So let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 zeros. And now for Climax cards, keep in mind that he didn't really get a lot of packs and all that, so he only has 2 gates. And surprisingly, when he does get the gate, it like comes in the most convenient of times, so it's really never a dead card, and he usually sees it a lot. 2 of the Climax combos for the her, and it is kind of a good move on his part to get only 2 of them, even though it is a plus 2k draw 1 card. And I would recommend playing more, but he'd rather prefer playing the Climax combo, which is a good move, because this is a ingot bar or whatever. And then he plays, I don't know if it's for a Climax combo, but he plays the 2 soul one. That I think is just to increase the number of things, and he rarely ever uses it, because if anybody knows, the more soul and damage you deal, the better chance your opponent has of canceling it. And then he just plays 2 of the English ones from the trial deck. It's the plus 1000, I think, and plus 1 soul. So that is 8. Yeah, 8, and 2 reds. So this deck is mainly comprised of green cards, but there is a splash of blue and red, even though I don't get how he gets the blue. Oh, he does get the blue. Okay, I just thought of it. Sorry guys, I wasn't as informative and helpful on this video, but I am not really the guy to be doing this video, but Matt did not want to do it, so I did it for him, and he was fine with that. So I hope you guys at least enjoyed this video, and it was helpful for all you new people to Weiss Schwarz, and kind of developing people for the Madoka Magica deck. Hope this is a good skeleton base to help you guys, and feel free to hit those like buttons, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed, because I'm trying to, I don't know, if any of you listened to a previous video, I kind of was upset about deleting a video by accident. If any of you know how to get that video back, it was specifically my first play Spectral Duke Dragon deck. If you could help me to retrieve it, or if you can help me get those more views so I can get them back, I would be so appreciative. Anyways, this has been Tony from Team Divine Pro, signing off.